Hello, pumpkins! It has been forever and a day since I have done a celebrity tarot reading, so I thought I'd do one today on Sister Wives. My name is Caroline Ironwell. I am a professional tarot consultant and certified coach practitioner. If you would like to book a reading, you can do so at the link below, carolинeironwell.com. Just click on book a reading, pick a time, and all readings are done via Zoom. I have never actually watched Sister Wives, but I've started following the saga of the family through commentary channels, and I've become aware that Christine is leaving, and Mary is on the outs, and that Janelle might even want to leave. So my question is going to be, is Cody going to end up alone? The deck I'm using today is the Wild Unknown Tarot by Kim Krans. Beautiful deck. I will leave a link to that below as well. Oh! We have a jumper card. So we've got the Emperor coming up, and the Emperor is a card that very much represents Cody in terms of being the patriarch of the family, the dad card. So this is a lot about his image as the dad of the family, the patriarch of the family, holding these four separate families together with these four wives and their children. Not surprised at all to see that come up. I'm going to do a quick 4-card spread here today. So we're going to have Situation, Body, Mind, and Spirit. I do show you the cards one at a time because I only have one camera. I am going to have another setup soon where I can have a split screen and it's going to be awesome, but I'm just not there yet. Give me some time. Very interesting. Okay, so for Situation, we have the Nine of Wands reversed. For Body, this doesn't surprise me here, we have the Four of Pence. Mind, Daughter of Cups or Queen of Cups. And Spirit, we have the Ten of Wands reversed. So we've got both the 9 and the 10 of Wands reversed here. Now these are all minor arcana cards, which to me means the day-to-day stuff. It's not the massive, huge shifts that someone sees. Half of these cards are reversed, half are upright. Reversed cards doesn't necessarily mean that doesn't necessarily mean good or bad. It just means that things can be a little bit more chaotic. And we're 50-50, which is about average. Our main suit here is Wands, which is about action. Can also be about passion and, bedroom activities, if you catch my drift. And they are both reversed. We've got the 9 and 10 here, which are the end of cycles, and we've also got the daughter and a 4, which are kind of mid-cycle. So we're not looking at any new beginnings coming up here soon, which means we're not looking at any more babies, which I think is good for Cody because he has enough. So how do I interpret these cards? So looking at the Situation, 9 of Wands reversed. Okay, so he feels like he has to get back in the game and keep his wives and keep this idea going. When I see here the Body card being the Four of Pence, this is really about making business decisions, making slow, conservative decisions. So this isn't about doing a lot of massive spending, and there has been a lot of massive spending. So what I think this is about, his income, his money, comes from the TV show, which comes from him having a lot of wives. So right now, he's not really as concerned with saving the marriage, as in really caring for these women, as much as he is saving his income. He does realize that if he loses these wives, he's going to be paying child support, and he's going to be paying a lot of child support to a lot of wives for a lot of children, so it's also in his best interest financially to try to keep the kids together. I think there's going to be this effort to try to woo his wives back. Christine's gone, and I think that Mary has divorced him already. She's basically separated, even if she just keeps things the way that they are. So I think that there's going to be this move, this attempt to try to keep Janelle on board. It looks like he may try to make a rash move to try to find another wife. I don't think that that is going to be fruitful. There is definitely a part of him inside that thinks this whole multiple wives thing is way more work than I thought it was going to be. Within his polygamous sect, there's this idea of the more wives you have, the bigger your kingdom in heaven, and all this stuff about that. So, but I think that he's less concerned with his position in heaven than he is concerned about what others think, i.e. how much money he's going to get of having a TV show, and the pressure on him from his religious sect to have all these wives. But there's definitely a part of him that's just like, wow, this is so much work, so many kids, so much money. And I think that he would be quite content if it was just he and Robin, but I don't think that he thinks that he's allowed to have just he and Robin. Daughter of Cups here, the Queen of Cups. So I do think that there is going to be... I do think that this represents Janelle. So I do think that we're going to have a big push to try to keep Janelle on board. Three of Cups. Yeah, he's going to try to bring a new wife on board, so to have three. Does he want to? Not really right now. Does he feel like he has to? Yeah. And just imagine how much extra publicity that he would get through YouTube, through social media, through all these things, through TV shows. I'm not aware if the show has been canceled, but I think to keep it going, or to go to another network, he needs to be a polygamist, because that's kind of what Sister Wives is about. Having another wife come in is going to flop. It's going to blow up in his face, but I think that that's what he feels he has to have right now. Really, he's happy with Robin right now. There is going to come a point, though, where he's going to be tired of Robin and want to bring in another wife down the road from now. But this is a different situation than... I feel like, as a business decision, I have to bring another wife on board. And as much as you might think, oh my god, who would want to marry Cody? He's already got 3 wives. He already has 4 wives. He's not overly good to them. Why would anyone want to marry him? There will be dozens of women who want to be on television. There will be dozens of women who are involved in the same lifestyle. There's no shortage of women who want to be a part of this because they think it's going to be glamorous, because they think it's going to be fun, because they think that this is the lifestyle that they want, because they're seeing this polished image on TV, although it's... Because as we know, reality TV is not always reality. I don't think that that's a shocker to anybody here. And then the 10 of Wands, which is dropping a burden. So I think that he's going to get to a point where he's all just like, fine, y'all want to leave, y'all can leave. And... Did I just say y'all? I think I've been watching way too many Southern creators. Okay, so that's what I see going on. That he is going to... That right now with these wives leaving, he is concerned about finances. He's concerned about how he's going to support all of these children through paying child support, through when he doesn't have a TV show, when he doesn't have the social media presence, because he's known as being the guy with all these sister wives. That there is going to be a push to try to woo Janelle, keep Janelle around, as much as it is kind of disingenuous. I think he's going to try to bring another wife on board, maybe as like part of a reality TV thing of, do you want to be my 5th wife? That's going to blow up in his face. I think he's going to be fine having like just Robin as a relationship-wise, even if the other marriages are just kind of... Even if the other marriages aren't really intimate, like they might just stay around because, they're married to him. I see him once in a while. Eventually, though, he is going to wear tired of Robin, and he is going to want to bring in another pretty lady. But I think that's farther down the road. So that is my interpretation of the tarot cards in regards to Sister Wives, and will Cody end up alone? So I don't think he's going to end up entirely alone, but I do think that there are a lot of shifts that are going to be happening within his relationships and marriages. How would you interpret these cards? Do you see the reading as being any different than what I see? What are your thoughts on the cards that I pulled? Feel free to leave me a comment, or you can book a reading for yourself at carolinironwill.com. The link is below. Have a great day, pumpkins. Bye.